what they say. Oh no, we're on our way. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Woo!
Hey everybody, it's Escape to Reality with Justine.
And Geneva, hello. We're here. It's Bravo time, folks. The return of my favorite. I think, honestly, New York Housewives is my favorite. I just love all of those broads so much.
They're really warms my soul.
Right? It's just like seeing old friends. They're they're good.
And it seems so genuine.
Yeah, and it's just so different than and I know we're going to talk Beverly Hills, but it's so different than Beverly Hills in terms of just the vibe.
I'm not enjoying Beverly Hills.
I'm hating it.
I'm sleeping through it.
Right? So today we're talking Atlanta. We're going to talk Summerhouse premiered, which looks like it's going to be good.
Yeah, it does look good. I think Atlanta was one of the best Real Housewife episodes I've ever seen in my life.
It was insane. All-time classic. And then we're also going to be talking Beverly Hills, as we mentioned, just a little bit, and New York. If you guys came here for a thorough breakdown of Real Housewives of New Jersey Part 3 reunion, you're in the wrong place because we're not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Other than we can touch on the Teresa shit.
Unless a reunion is freaking insanely amazing.
Yeah.
I just can't do it anymore.
I can't either.
Unless it's just Joe Giudice for an hour, I could deal with that.
Gorga, you mean?
I mean, Gorga.
Honestly, if it was the husbands, I could do it all day.
Oh God, listen to that poor laugh. Sorry, people.
Dying Dolphin's back.
Joe Gorga is. They should just make him a freaking housewife.
He's hilarious.
For Melissa.
Right. But before we dive in, as always, a little celebrity gossip. What we got?
All right. So, J-Rod, they're engaged. Did you see?
Yeah. Gorgeous ring. I could care less. It's kind of how I feel. I don't know why.
I know. I saw the ring. I don't think they should be getting married or engaged. I don't think you should propose to J-Lo. I think that's the kiss of death, right?
I know, right?
Because once she gets it, she's gone.
So true. They do seem well matched, though, but I just don't really care about the pairing, at all.
They do. It's like they met each other when they were kids at the popsicle stand, and now they're back together or something.
Yes, totally. Like high school sweethearts or something.
Yeah. I just can't imagine if J-Lo was my stepmom. It's just a dream come true.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be an opulent and over-the-top wedding, but yeah.
Opulent. I just think of Tracy Morgan every time I hear that word. All right. So Joe Giudice, he was set to be released March 14th.
Okay.
God, didn't that fly by?
It really did. God, what have I done the last 4 years?
And his daughters don't look much older. It's really, you didn't really miss much, Joe.
Yeah.
And, but I guess he will be held in either ICE or he'll be in custodial. He could be not released for a while because of the whole immigration situation. Poor guy must really be going crazy.
I mean, it sounds like he's going to get deported.
He probably has the X's on the walls, and every single day he's been marking down.
Yeah, can you imagine? Of course.
Survivor.
If you know your release date, you're
not
ready
Survivor.
to go.
Like Tom Hanks. What's that movie where he's crossing everything
Castaway.
off? Castaway.
Survivor.
Same thing. Should have been called Survivor.
I think he's going to get I think
deported. he's getting the boot.
This is
back to the boot.
This is the wrong administration to be fucking around under.
I feel bad for him since he's been here 1 year old. Jeez.
Right?
And you got 4 daughters.
God, it's crazy.
I feel bad for them. And
Me too.
do you think if he stayed, Teresa would be with him? Teresa seems to hate him. She doesn't even go visit him.
She seems over it. I think really she really resents the fact that she was locked up and missed that time with her mom, and then her mom died. I think that's if her mom hadn't died, I think she would have wrote it out.
Yeah. It really changed things up. You just never know, right?
Yeah.
And that Jacqueline Loretta is coming out against her. Did you see that by any chance?
I did.
God, she's got no life. Yeah. If I was her, I wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, what's the point?
What's her face? Caroline Manzo, she called into Andy Cohen's radio show and said she's never coming back and yada, yada, yada. I bet she must get stopped a lot wherever she goes.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the show's moved past her.
I do too. I couldn't imagine them coming back. All those rumors.
Yeah.
just doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then the last is Whoopi Goldberg. She was really sick. She almost died of pneumonia and septic. Oh, my God.
You know, pneumonia is like gnarly. Like our friend DJ got pneumonia like, I don't know, maybe like 5 years ago. And he was like a healthy, 20-something. And he was like, he looked like he was going to die in the hospital. Like, pneumonia is no joke.
I wasn't in the hospital, but I got pneumonia. The bronchitis turned into pneumonia. They gave me a shot right in the butt at the urgent care and everything. I never had that done.
Interesting.
And, I really didn't I'm surprised I didn't die because I was still doing stuff I shouldn't have been doing after that. But I didn't have it that bad where I went to the hospital. Thank God. I must.
Yeah.
But when I would breathe, my lungs sounded like an engine.
Oh, yeah. I used to get bronchitis a lot as a kid. And, like, literally I would sound like Darth Vader, like, like,
yeah.
It was terrible.
God, poor guy. It is scary.
Yeah, so she was off The View for, like, a month, right? Whoopi?
Yeah, I really love her on The View.
I do, too.
She's not you think she'd be, like, really... She's very calm and understanding of everyone's sides. I really enjoy her.
Yeah, she's good. It's because she's
a cool lady.
Smokes a lot of weed. That's why she's
she
relaxed.
does. Yeah. She's a vapor.
Yep.
All right.
Let's
get into this shit show of.
So let's start with Atlanta, which I agree with you. I think was one of the best episodes of all time. Okay. Is this the first time we've seen a housewife throw up on camera from being wasted?
Oh my God. I'm really starting to love her. She's the drunkest housewife there's ever been on screen. She just couldn't. They're either better holding it together. I don't know.
Amazing. So good.
I know she has 2 kids at home. I can understand getting shitty because I waited all year to go to Bruno Mars, get away from my kids, and I got so shit-faced I don't even remember it. So I ruined my time.
That was good. But first, before we go to the bi-wig party, which I thought was hilarious.
I love Nene with her hair, no wig, too.
Yeah.
I like it, the blonde hair. I really do. I think she looks good with that short hair.
Yeah, I didn't love it.
Oh, you don't? See, I do.
I mean, I think if she had short hair, it needed to be filled out a little bit more. Like, her hairline was a little
But it doesn't
far back.
bother me. Oh, okay. I didn't really. But I don't think it looks that bad. So that time when they showed the flashback where the girl was like,
saying shit about her hairline.
That was her natural hair there too. And I liked it again.
Yeah. There I liked it. Here I liked it less.
I can't tell a wig. I can't tell if people are wearing. Now I can because now they took it all off. But I don't. I mean, I'm not. I have no clue.
Yeah. So Eva with the wedding planner, I just have to. So they were supposed to have 150 guests. They're at 235, and they're over budget by $50,000.
Jesus.
Hemorrhaging money. I loved. She was like, "I'm like hemorrhaging money," and the wedding planner was like, "Yeah, that's definitely happening."
Oh my God!
How do you go $50,000 over budget? That's insane.
It's probably even more at the end of the day for one freaking day, and it is all the food it's just so stupid.
It really is stupid. I also have to comment that Cynthia made me very uncomfortable auditioning for Candy's.
She looks hot, but
I don't like it.
She looks good.
I don't like it.
I wonder why she did that, just for the storyline, or that's a fantasy of hers? Or?
I don't know. It's like, do people really find like Candy that sexually appealing? Like, people seem really like they want to like.
I love Candy. I want her to help me with my businesses, but I don't want to have sex with her.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're all like, "Oh, I've been waiting for years to do this." It's like, what? It's weird.
It's because they think Candy's a freak, but
yeah.
Well, I mean, seem that freaky to me.
Again, what I don't understand is how, I mean, I know her and Portia are cool now, but how she's turned this like sex dungeon thing into like a literal business. That's like when you know you're a hustler, when you're taking something that somebody talks shit about and turning it into like
that you freaked out about, that you were like so upset about,
and got somebody.
It really pisses me off.
I know. It's
Portia,
crazy.
One of the best housewives. I mean, not Portia, Phaedra, one of the best housewives we've ever had ever, and you got her kicked off.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think it was more than that, but I mean, in terms of the drugs comment, but yeah, the sex dungeon shit is weird.
Oh, what did they say? They said that they gave her drugs, or they drugged her?
Right, and tried to rape her or whatever that was.
Oh, right. There's a little key piece.
Yeah. Okay, so the bi-wig party, I guess before Greg has a blood clot, had to go back into the hospital. He called Marlo and Cynthia saying, like, you need to check on Nene. And so Marlo...
God, he's sick in the hospital dying, and he's telling people to go check on his wife who can't just be there with him.
But what I loved, and like I love Nene, but sometimes her behavior is a little indefensible, when she said that she didn't answer because she went shopping or something. Like, that's why when Marlo rolled up at her house, like, she like didn't want to see her because she was going to go shopping. I don't know. Thought it was weird.
Nene, I get like, some people can't handle this, but you got to get your shit together. It's really starting. I'm really starting to judge her.
I know. Me too. So Marlo's pissed because she called Nene and drove over. She missed her hair appointment, which I love. She brought up like 15 times.
I love Marlo.
And
she's really good.
Right. Everybody shows up.
I didn't realize they were such like tight friends.
Yeah, I didn't either.
But they do have a relationship where
they really do, like true friends. Yeah.
And Cynthia, because she doesn't ever really talk shit or snide remarks about Cynthia.
She doesn't. Everybody shows up. Eva looking bizarre as usual.
Yeah, her hair looked good. I mean, but
her hair looked great, I thought.
But she's just.
I thought Shamari's hair looked better natural to me as well. I really liked her hair like that.
Shamari. Oh, yeah, she's cute. I liked it too. Yeah. It was a cute look on her.
I love Nene making a full entrance into her own house. I thought, like
how late was she? What, an hour late coming down?
Everybody's like having drinks. She just strolls down like she's like the Queen of England. I thought
there's like 8 people there, and you're not even answering your own door,
right? I loved all of them inspecting each other's hair. I thought that was good.
And then when Nene dancing in the foyer before everyone. Was the guy singing then? Was there even music? Is there music in her head? It seems like she's drugged or drunk or something's going on. I mean, I love it, but
I thought it was great.
It's like she shouldn't be on this season. There's a lot going on with her.
I thought the production of this episode was brilliant. The way they like kept flashing back in between times, you know, and like showing all the different states of affairs. I thought it was great.
I loved it. I was riveted.
Our girl Giovanna, I'm that bitch, shows up.
Why are they? I guess, I mean, she's whatever, but
she's hilarious to me. I liked that Tanya was like, "Hello," like she called her something else, like Giovanni or something.
And then what's her face was like,
name.
Wakanda or something too. She's hilarious. She was
and the best was that Giovanna has a tattoo that says "dime piece" on her thigh.
Oh my God, she's not a dime piece. You're not J-Lo.
Oh, that was good.
And then she's part of the BBC, the Big Booty Club, a big booty clique, or.
God.
And does what's her face not remember her, or they share a best friend, but she really doesn't remember her?
It's very bizarre.
I don't why do they keep? I think that Eva does remember her, but she's not gonna say it now.
Yep, I bet so.
Yeah.
Portia rolls up 1.5 hours late. With her beautiful ring.
Oh, that was hilarious. I loved the girls' reactions.
Right?
Because that ring is something spectacular.
And I loved watching the ladies try to walk up the driveway, like Marlo trying to get up the driveway, those heels.
I don't remember Marlo being such a fashionista until they really pointed it out. Now I really notice what she's wearing all the time.
Over the top every time.
And I like how Nene just has it against Portia if she ever says anything about being pregnant.
Totally.
She just...
so Marlo rolls in super late. Nene immediately goes straight for her, calling her bitch, like, repeatedly. Support me, bitch!
Purple. She kept calling her Purple Rain.
Yes. And commenting on her massive belt, which I thought was good, too.
I love the Purple Rain comment.
This just leads into Nene completely losing it. Crying. I've never seen Nene like that ever. Completely lost it. I like her son coming in.
It's genuine, right?
I think so. I mean, I think that was like genuine emotion. Either that or she's like the acting needs to come back into full force.
Yeah, I can't tell anymore.
She deserves an Emmy.
Poor Brent.
He seems very mature, right?
Yeah.
Like
his dad's dying too, Nene.
God, I know.
I mean, your husband's in the hospital right now, and you got these girls coming over at 3 p.m. and they're drinking. Then it's 9 p.m. and you're like, "Ooh, it's early." Like she's really going through something.
She really is,
and it's starting to make me uncomfortable.
Yeah. They somehow, Marlo threatens to leave. Brent stops her. They somehow make up, crying, carrying on. And
It's
I
like
love.
she's already assuming he's dead.
Right?
She
And
just
Nene
moved
was
with
like,
her.
you need to do better. You and your purple dress, Marlo. She couldn't stop with the dress comments.
She looked good. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, at the
Nene,
same
yeah, them
time.
sobbing. Her sobbing. Oh my
God.
God. Then she's going upstairs into the.
To her chateau.
Jeez.
Her master. I loved Shamar getting wasted, hitting all over Eva. Like, they showed how many
That
drinks
was
she had,
hilarious. I loved
she
it.
was like pounding.
And she's petite.
She's very small. Full on lesbian vibes.
Smacking Tanya's vagina too, was it? Or was
Yep.
that Eva's?
No, that was Tanya.
She was funny. I really enjoyed watching her, but
I knew though that was gonna end bad. Like when she got up from the table and the production kind of zeroed in on her like wandering around, I was like, oh, she's going to throw up.
I've been there before. Oh
Right.
my God.
You can
And then
see
she leaves in the different clothes. What a party. I mean, but I can't blame her. 3 p.m. she's sitting there drinking. I'm sure they didn't feed him a bunch of food.
Have you ever had somebody throw up on you? Like not your child, but like somebody drunk?
I was in the car with my brother when he puked one time, and
Ugh.
oh my God, it's so nasty.
It's so gross. I loved Eva gagging immediately after she got thrown up on.
Oh,
That is
I would-
really beat.
That's my stupid husband, though. He does that with, poop. And I'm like, get your life together. I have a strong stomach, I guess. But I wouldn't be cleaning up someone's puke. I would take that dress off, throw it in the garbage, throw my shoes in the garbage, and move on with my life. I wouldn't even keep those shoes.
I think
you?
also no, but I think also when you're drunk, it's easier for you if you're also drunk to deal with somebody throwing up. You know what I
Tanya
mean?
was a nice friend to sit there and clean everything up. I
Ugh.
would have walked out the room and been like, "Oh, I didn't hear anything happening."
I loved when she went upstairs. Like when Eva went upstairs to like tell Nene she needed new clothes, the first thing he was concerned about was like the bathroom. She was like, "In what bathroom?" Like it was like she didn't
And
even
she
care that
screamed.
just got
She's like,
thrown up.
"Oh, it was her face. I can picture it in my head."
And I also the flashback of while she's throwing up, Candy's just pounding food at the table, like unbothered. I thought that was good.
I do like. I like Candy and Portia getting along, but it just doesn't. I mean, I just wish Phaedra could be there too.
So the closet incident. So then they're all upstairs.
Oh my God, who saw this coming?
Well, I just don't. So I don't get it. So she didn't want people in her closet, and Portia and Candy start to go in there, and at first she's kind of like laughing about it.
She was okay with it, right?
And then she just all of a sudden loses it and
What the hell's in the closet?
right? Starts charging them, takes the cameraman out, like completely rips his shirt, which I thought was just epic. And then you hear like a scuffle and you hear like Portia yell that she's scared because she's pregnant and she wants to go. And then the episode ends. It was very
I think if it wasn't Nene, other people wouldn't get away with ripping someone's a cameraman's shirt off. I really don't.
It was crazy.
She gets leeway. Andy loves her. When they had that Watch What Happens Live in L.A., she was on there probably, 5 times.
He loves her. I mean,
I love her too, but I
she's
don't
good
like
TV.
this whole situation with her.
I don't get it though. What's in the closet? I would never
What
do
was
that
she
to somebody.
freaking out about it?
I
This
don't
is
know.
tell the cameraman, no, I don't want you in there. You got a strong presence. He's gonna listen to you.
Right. Or you say afterwards, I'm not going to film tomorrow unless you cut the footage in my closet. Like, whatever.
I can't believe she ripped his shirt off.
It was crazy.
I feel like,
So aggressive.
yeah, she's got that sex dungeon back there, maybe.
Right? Maybe she's the one with the dungeon.
Yeah. I don't get that vibe, though.
I'm looking
But-
forward to seeing what
So
comes
she
of
had,
this.
if you go straight, it looked like there was a smaller closet that the girls weren't that amazed with. And then Portia opened the door and she was like, oh, here it is. And I would love to see it.
Me too.
But I can't believe she ripped that guy's shirt like that.
It was just an absolutely insane episode.
And then,
It was
like,
all time.
Portia's belt is off and she's pregnant. Like, would you rip her belt off and she's pregnant like that?
Why didn't they get it on camera? That's what I really want to know.
Yeah, how didn't they? Oh, because the cameraman was being bamboozled.
He was getting assaulted.
Jesus.
It was good, though. I enjoyed it. It was a great episode.
It was really fun.
Yeah. We need more of that. And, again, the difference between this And then Beverly Hills, where it's
Yes.
somehow a season of a dog fight, literally, not even it's like, come on.
It's
So,
ridiculous.
I enjoy Atlanta. I know some people have said that they think this season has lost something, but I still think it's good.
I agree with them up until this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it has been kind of a bore, but
Yeah.
like the Tokyo trip. I mean, what really happened the whole time?
That's true.
But this was one of the best episodes I've seen in a long time. I mean, I've been falling asleep to the Housewives, so
Right.
this was keeping me up.
Any other thoughts?
No, it was a fun ride. I hope
It was.
Greg gets okay, because Nene
Me
is not
too.
gonna.
God.
She's really going through it.
Yep. All right. You want to touch a little bit on the Summerhouse premiere? I
Yes.
just had a few. So I do enjoy. So the reason why I enjoy Summerhouse is that it's like grown people still getting completely shitty at like 35 years old. I find it very entertaining.
Yeah, it's like inspiring.
I think the all-time classic is that Kyle and Amanda, the couple that everybody gets irritated with, that they're fighting over. She's fighting with the girls because they cropped her out of a picture on Instagram and unfollowed her on social media. And so Kyle wrote a 17-page email about it. Just like absolutely insane.
I can see it is. I mean, in this day and age, if you unfollow someone like that, it does mean something. But just to say it out loud is kind of embarrassing, right?
Well, I mean, so it's one thing to be upset about it, but then your boyfriend sends a 17-page email.
What is
17 pages?
It's because he's overcompensating because he did cheat on her. Probably,
Is he
I bet
cracked
you.
out just like one night, just like going in on the Adderall and like, I'm gonna write this email.
He does look like he's been on Adderall since he's 8.
Right. Oh God. So that's gonna be the drama, I think, for a little bit.
And the 17, like, what the hell are you writing for 17 pages?
That's what I'm saying. I literally don't think I could write about anything for 17
I would dump
pages.
someone and be like, you're a pussy. I can handle this myself.
Well, it's a weird thing to do.
It
to
is
send
really
to, like,
weird.
to a group of people, like a group, instantly the second that email goes out, they're all going to be like, dude, look what happened, and show it to 5 more people. So minimum like 100 people are going to know that you wrote a 17-page email.
No wonder you drink so much. You got to turn that brain off. My God.
It's good.
Amanda doesn't deserve this and that. And I mean, what are you even talking about? Who cares?
It's
Quit the
insane.
show. You're going to have a heart attack.
It's insane. There's 3 new people, Jordan, Hannah, and Paige. Jordan supposedly is straight.
Jordan, yeah, he's... I don't even remember seeing him on there,
He's the one.
No, I know.
from
No,
the
I know.
South.
He was just boring.
Yeah.
But I hope spice it up, I think. Hannah Berner I've been familiar with because she's been on she got a podcast, but she's been on the Taylor Strucker show, and she's I love her. She's really a cute little thing. Yeah.
She's not the one who did Santa. I don't know why I said that. Tennis.
Yeah, she's a tennis player.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
I have to comment on that. I thought it was hilarious when she said, like, at one point I was ranked 250th in the world. In the world? Like, I'm probably ranked 250th in the world in something.
Oh, I was impressed with that.
Oh, you were?
I didn't know. I mean,
oh my God.
I was like, wow, I thought that was pretty good.
Like, I don't know.
I thought she was
I
like
feel
on a college tennis team. I didn't realize she was like so
youth,
competitive.
Her youth rankings were way better. Like at one point she was like 6th in the U.S., but 250th in the world is like how many?
Yeah, there's a lot of tennis players though. If you think about how big tennis is worldwide.
I don't know. I don't think I would rep that hard.
I do love her though. You'll grow to she's a.
No, I thought she was entertaining,
yeah,
but I just thought that was very interesting.
That was funny. I never knew all those stats about her. She never said it. So 250th, yeah.
And the other drama is that Lindsay says Kyle cheated on Amanda. And
then did they say it out loud at dinner?
No, I don't think they do. But I think later on in the season they do. Yeah.
And supposedly that's what they were trying to get out last season, but maybe it hadn't. Some people said it hadn't happened, or who knows.
Yeah.
But I like Paige too. She's adorable little thing.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a good season.
She's too perfect. Yeah.
It looks like, I think it is good to bring some new blood in.
I'm so into Carl. I can't even tell you. I'm
God,
probably the most
you?
attracted to him than any other star right now. Probably not in person, but for some reason I love him on the show. Oh my god.
Interesting. I find him, he looks a little sickly to me or something.
Oh yeah, I'm into it.
know.
I've but then I don't know if he could get his dick hard. I don't know. There's something weird there, but he cries during no, maybe not. He does kick you out, but Lindsay with the tits. She's got new boobs.
Yep.
She's going to show him every chance she
Absolutely.
gets. That's
She's
enough.
ready to go. And I like Danielle said, like, I get it after it on the weekends. And by get after it, I mean after dick, which I thought was hilarious.
Danielle bugs the shit out of me, though.
Does she?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even though I guess she's a really nice person, people say she gives all her money to this. She has a good she has a good job, and she gives all her money to her mom from this TV show. So she's a nice person, I guess. But like last year she was barely talking. This year she's like
the centerpiece.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
maybe she
I
can
like
keep
it
her
though.
job.
I'm gonna keep tuning in. Summerhouse is just an easy show to watch.
I
to
love
me.
it. I'm so happy that they've kept it around.
Me too. It's a good to lead into summer show to just kind of get in the
Amanda and Kyle are just such like a little pairing, right?
They're fully like when
They're
you see those
so
couples like don't do
blonde and-
anything without each other, that's like them.
And then they were having sex in the bed, and he came really fast. It seemed like she was like, "Oh, that's uneventful."
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh God, this is sad." Under the banging under the
Told you.
the things
Under the
again.
sheets. Yep. I don't know why they do that. If you just let
Maybe
it all
they'll
hang out, they
say
wouldn't
like,
air it.
if you do put it out, right? Then maybe I guess they're scared because it'll be on tape and it will come out. Maybe that's it. No.
Maybe like someone will leak it. Yeah.
Do you think he's little but mighty?
I get no sense of that. I don't find
don't
him like
either.
sexually attractive at all.
And now his hair is so coiffed. Could you imagine?
A full look. Yeah,
God.
it's good though. I will watch the season.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm excited. I can't
All
wait.
right. Vanderpump. Ooh, Vanderpump. Let's see what did we feel there? Oh, Lala and what's his face are already back together.
I think they have a very volatile relationship, way more than they're pointing out.
I think they do too. Their breakup lasted 17 hours.
And it's like just like what's James Kennedy said it, you know. He was
He was hilarious talking about them. He was like, "Oh, the producer with the wannabe actress broke up. I'm shocked." I thought that was hilarious.
I love him so much. Do you?
I don't love him, no. You do though.
So it's producing, like they're forcing him to call Jax while Jax gets his lunch.
His fake meal.
Yeah, that has to be fake.
It's all fake. They
yeah,
don't work there.
they're not working. Yeah.
No. I loved Lala.
They need to get it
saying-
right, or they're going to be in Beverly Hills territory soon.
Right. Lala said that her and Rand met, slept together the first night, and next day he bought her a car.
So gross.
Lala's working him like a fiddle, and she calls him daddy, which I find just disgusting.
I feel like he's working her too, though. I think
They're
he's
working
running
each
the
other, I
show
think.
more than she's running the show.
Right, but she knows what to do to keep him around, I think.
Yeah, she's just having.
Calling him daddy and shit.
Can you
It's
imagine
disgusting.
it's gonna last for? Will they get married?
I think they will. I hope he gets a prenup.
She comes from nice parents, supposedly. Why is she like this?
I don't know. I mean, just calling someone daddy to me is extremely creepy. I don't like it at all. It just creeps me out. I don't like it.
If I had a daughter, she ended up like this, just so desperate to get on screen in Hollywood that you're gonna bang this Oompa Loompa. I just can't imagine.
I know. It's sad.
And then Stassi, when they're doing their hair, how she acts so it's all so fake. You know, they were all talking so much shit about her, and now they're
they're all,
proud
like,
of her.
Best friends. I know. It's just weird.
I like Lala, but I'd prefer if Lala talked. You know, and I've always meant to say this: she treats James Kennedy's girlfriend like a piece of garbage.
Yeah.
And maybe if she was so female empowering, she'd be a little bit nicer.
Yeah, it's true. It is weird how they all of a sudden are like BFFs.
Because they get something from her, because they're all a bunch of assholes.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of assholes, on the girls' night, they started on Kristen and Carter. She says everything's fantastic. What I thought was really weird was when she said he went on vacation and took her wallet. Like,
I'm not surprised. I mean,
what?
Carter is a creep.
And then when Kristen said, I was just like, this is so sad. She was like, I mean, if I'm going to get married, it's going to be to Carter. I'm getting older and I don't want to be alone. It's like, that is not the reason you should get married.
Yeah.
Like,
that's how she's going to hold on to him. And she's still with him, I think, because her dog got bit by so I guess she was in Tennessee or something, or she was somewhere with the crew with her friends, and she had to leave to come home because her little Yorkie got bit by a pit bull in the dog park, and they had to the owner ran away, and then she had put that Daddy Carter was there, and yeah, I believe that he is a scumbag, though. I don't think this is. I think this is really happening.
Well, she is also a scumbag. So
yeah, right. It's like you act like you're just Miss Perfect,
right?
Not psychopath. You are a psychopath,
right? Misery deserves company, 100%.
Katie bugs me, but I mean, she might be too good of a friend. She's really in there, like almost like if you were blood and you had no choice but to tell the people how you really felt. I give her credit for really speaking out and saying, I love you, but you're in a bad relationship. But it's a little intense.
Yeah, she's really going for it.
You're eating dinner and she's just like screaming like, change your life.
I thought Stassi,
I like that.
Stassi. Meeting Bo's mom was adorable.
It was, but have you ever like met somebody and been crying? Like,
no.
I'm like, God, I should be more emotional. Tyler's mom must think I hate Tyler. I've really never been like this
especially
ever.
Like the first meeting. Like crying and just, I love him so much. But it was like, I mean, the mom seemed receptive to it, but it's weird.
But deep down, she's kind of like logging that, I think, maybe. It was really sweet. My first reaction was that it was really sweet because Bo's reaction with the playing of
Bo listening to the recording was adorable. So maybe they're just all weird in the same way. I don't know.
It was really sweet, but I guess I'm just more sarcastic, but it's just funny. Like,
no,
I just love him so fucking much.
It was like she was wasted.
Yeah, or pregnant. I mean, one or the other.
Something. Yeah, I agree. The mom is hilarious, though. What a trip she is.
She's cute. I like her a lot.
Doing relationship workshops about the reptilian brain. I had to look that up, but I didn't.
Yeah, I'm like, well,
is that like a
could make sense.
Legit thing?
I bet it is. I believed her. She's not charging anybody for this shit, but she's telling people what's going on.
Okay, you know what? It is. It's a real thing. The brain from top to bottom.
I believe it because
I really paid attention in class, obviously.
Oh yeah, I mean, where am I learning that?
I thought it was like a Freudian concept that somebody like made up.
Oh, okay, so it's real. I'll have to Google about it. Bo seems like he's legitimately a decent person, so
he does.
I will give his mom all the benefit of the doubt, I guess.
Yeah, me too. He does seem like a nice guy.
Right? He does. I just would be shocked. She can't fuck this up.
I loved after the workshop, the reptilian brain workshop, after they get into it, all of a sudden Kristen's like, it's your reptilian brain, calm down. Like,
oh my God. I just want to hit someone.
She'd been like a meditation guru for 30 years, like all calm, like everybody calm down, don't use this tone in my bedroom. It's like, oh my God,
poor Kristen. Time is creeping on her and it's not pretty.
It was just, it's awkward to see somebody like your best friends fighting with your boyfriend like that, like so aggressively, like when Carter, Stassi, and Katie were getting into it. Like that has to be awkward,
and it means it's over with your boyfriend because he's sitting there being a psychopath. Is he really going to argue with these girls like that?
It was
Can
weird.
you imagine?
No, it was bizarre. Like I would have just walked away and been like, "You're a fucking weirdo." Like it was bizarre.
I would be like so ashamed, and then.
Well, it's the same thing on Housewives. Like whenever the men get involved in these women's disputes, it's like, what are you doing? This is not appropriate. Like,
yeah,
just get out. Just stop.
And then
like,
Stassi's got the boyfriend's mom there. You think you wouldn't be in the bedroom screaming?
I was thinking the same thing. Talk about not fucking it up. Like that's not a good look.
When do you think that they're gonna get engaged?
I don't know. Probably soon, right? How long have they been together?
Do they have to wait like because of Jackson freaking Diana, whatever the fuck her name is, that Diana. They have to.
What is her name? Brittany.
Brittany.
Maybe it's in the contract that they have to get engaged during the season or something. while they're
Yeah,
filming.
I do love him. That lunch, where's pretty? Wherever the hell they're eating, I want to go eat there. It was
Yeah,
a
I
nice
think it was
looking
like Santa
lunch.
Monica or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree with you. I think this episode, like this, we've been talking about this all season, but it's seeming forced in a lot of regards, and it's making it difficult to watch.
I do love Jax. Was this a preview I saw, or was it that Jax goes over to Ariana after Tom Sandoval? Poor Tom Sandoval. I mean, I not to be crude, but I really see Ariana strapping it on and banging Tom Sandoval with a strap on, because
not to be crude,
the way that he is like, oh guys, you can't say anything to Ariana. She's just running the show there.
Yeah.
And then Jax goes over to her while Brittany's getting she got her teeth removed, and he brings it up. I love the way Jax just starts rambling.
That's
he
Jax's
cracks me up.
Oh, he'll just, anybody tells him anything and says don't do it, he'll just do it immediately.
And
hilarious.
I think he genuinely was trying to apologize, but he's an idiot. I kind of do that too. Like, you just have to vocalize it.
No, I
think
he was being petty on purpose.
Oh, you do? Okay.
100%. I think he knew, like, that's always what he's trying to do. He's just always trying to stir up drama between other people.
Have you ever had your wisdom teeth out?
Yes, I did. I was out of it. I remember
Poor
I called
Brittany.
somebody, and I called like one of my best friends in high school. She saved the voicemail for a really long time because I was like just rambling like a psycho.
Oh my God.
My dad picked me up. Yeah, it was pretty painful.
It is crazy. My parents wouldn't pay for the laughing gas, so I could hear them cracking out my teeth and everything.
Oh, God.
They hate me. All I got was like
terrible.
heavy Novocaine. I know.
God.
But I actually had a horrible, I mean, I had good dentists, I thought, but they took out 2, then I had 1, then I had 1. Can you imagine?
Oh,
Because the other
sucks.
2 hadn't come out further? Oh, what a weird
Terrible.
world. All right.
All right,
Well-
what do we want to say about Beverly Hills other than, so I guess this is what I would like to say. I am over the dog storyline. I don't understand why this is becoming the entire centerpiece of the season. I think seems extremely, so I guess it's like, I think Lisa Vanderpump has done shit like this in the past, right? Like set people up to say
Showing
things.
it. Yeah, something nice.
For sure. And I think she's like slipping and it's obvious, but it's also like, I don't care about it. I really don't.
I don't either.
And I think if this is going to be the entire season, I don't want to do it.
No, it's not. Well, Lisa's out halfway through. And then
Well,
they say
then
it
what are they
becomes a
gonna do
whole new
then?
season. It's just those
God.
girls. But, right. I think it's a dead season, honestly. But then, so Lisa Rinna's saying that, which is genius. Lisa Vanderpump has always gotten into the forefront of everything. They're saying that she's setting this up for a spinoff, which is brilliant on her end. But Teddy, I don't know if you saw that thing I retweeted. Teddy Mellencamp was on Jenny McCarthy and spilling stuff she probably shouldn't be, saying that she was going into Vanderpump Dogs that day with Kyle to say she knew all about the dog and Dorit and everything about that, and that the whole plan was that they were going to talk about it there. But then Lisa Vanderpump turned on her there.
So then why are you acting like bamboozled? Like
Because
you never knew
she's
any of this
acting
was happening?
bamboozled because she got turned on
Stupid.
there. It's really dumb. And Kyle Richards is obviously in on it too.
Of course.
And she's
It's
probably been in
just-
on it the whole time. It sucks because the show is ruined to me.
I would agree with you. I find it very obnoxious, and I just don't understand. You're in the vacation in the Bahamas and you're talking about a dog in like 3 different places for 15 hours straight. Like it's just dumb. And I thought,
ruined.
you know what I thought was sketchy? So that makes sense then to me. Teddy, when she was like showing Lisa the proof, had like cropped texts. Like she showed like a picture of
right.
2. If you ever show a cropped text, you're hiding something to me.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it's like, that's not proof to me. You just screenshot it and cut out the rest of the conversation you don't want people to see, which was probably that they knew she was going there.
And then Lisa's still going for the jugular by getting those other texts, even though she knows that and she's a good actress because I believed her. At the end of the episode, before I heard Teddy, I was like, oh, I believe Lisa. But
The only person I like on this whole season is Denise. I absolutely love her. Like when they were at
She's
the
so
dinner, she was
pretty.
like, I don't want to be an asshole, but I have no idea what's going on. Like,
Yes.
she's good all day.
I love her too. And 5 months after giving birth, she's doing Playboy.
I know. Her body.
Can
My
you
God.
imagine?
No.
How's that possible?
Yeah, she looked I just really enjoy her, and I think
I do too.
I wish that she
It's a
lived somewhere
wasted-
else because it's a wasted casting to me.
And it sucks because I love Rinna. I know people don't, but I love watching her. That's wasted now.
Mm-hmm.
It's the whole thing. And Erica, like, I was having fun watching. I like seeing Erica so light and like telling
Yeah, me
people
too.
how pretty they are and golfing, and she's good at golf, and I thought that was fun. But she's like, stick to your truth, like all that stuff, like so intensely. But does she know? I mean,
I hate it. It seems manufactured.
it is.
It just seems it's really bothering me. And these women are all far too concerned with like perception and like I don't know. It comes across false in everything they're doing, and it's
Kyle's
annoying.
in on it too, and it sucks. She's a bad actress, and you can just tell.
Yep. All right. That's our rant about Beverly Hills, people. Let us know if you agree. So it's interesting on Twitter. People are very volatile about the Beverly Hills housewives.
Oh, people are nuts about Lisa
It's
Vanderpump.
crazy. So let us know what you think. We're on Twitter at Escape2Pod. Let us know if you agree or if you also hate our.
I love Lisa, but I think they should just, at this point, almost cancel the show. I really.
I don't know.
What happened?
I thought it was
going to
be. I thought it was going to be a
gone?
good season, but it's just not. It's not coming out that way at all.
If it would be so much better if Lisa would just bitch out Dorit and just be honest that you hate her and you're pissed that you gave her 2 dogs. What are you giving her another dog for if she already gave back 1?
Agreed.
What do you think's going to happen?
And also, who gives a shit about this whole dog story? Like,
Yeah.
I care less.
And the dog barely bit PK. I mean, it was a scratch.
Oh God, yeah, all of it is just so stupid.
It's not like it wasn't a dog bite to me is what the fucking Kim Zolciak went through. That's a fucking dog bite.
Right. Other than that, shut up.
Yeah, if your kid's face isn't ripped off, I mean, it's your fault. Lucy was just like, get me the fuck out of here.
Right.
I wouldn't want to live in that.
See, I don't even want to
house.
know that I know this dog's name. Like, come on. It's just pathetic.
It's so dumb, and it's all.
dumb.
Where did this? So stupid.
It is.
So many. Yeah, you can just see the. And it seems like all the seasons since, it's the only last time I can remember that it felt genuine was with Kim Richards.
Agreed. Yeah. So true.
Because I hated Munchausen. I hated that whole season. That was all.
Yep.
So. Sucks.
Manufactured for a while. Okay, let's move on then to our favorites. New York. Oh, they're back. Oh, it's so good. They kind of catch in with everybody. Tinsley is getting a new Bentley delivered by Scott, but doesn't know how to drive. So that was nice. Dorinda is exercising and thinking healthy, and she says, I didn't realize I didn't handle alcohol well, and then they give us great flashbacks, which I appreciated.
Dorinda is like very masculine energy this season.
Yeah, she's coming in hot. They give us a year review for Luann, which was just absolute classic.
And to think they tried to downgrade Luann.
Ugh, Luann's too good.
She came back with a vengeance.
Right? Bethany, Dennis just died 3 weeks ago. She's filming Hysterical Mess in a terrible state of affairs.
Talking about her daughter, texting him and stuff.
Oh, God.
That's heavy shit, man.
Sonia is in a new, smaller apartment and has a new assistant and intern who's helping her put up towels with duct tape.
That poor lady getting her breakfast.
God.
Sonia running with her dog in the park. He has to run to get the poop out.
I know. She's just such a character.
I love her so much.
And we get introduced to the new chick who I guess is like a part-time housewife or something, Barbara, who helped Luann get to rehab along with Bethany, which is a very interesting trio.
Bethany loves an injured bird.
Yes, she
Once
does.
she's soaring, though, you're out of there.
Yep.
She hates
God,
you.
that's so true. Luann went back to rehab after the lawsuit from her kids.
That was so sad.
Yeah.
That's sad.
And a lot of people aren't talking. Bethany and Tinsley aren't talking. Luann and Dorinda aren't talking. So we got a lot of drama happening.
I know, and Bethany's friends, Jimmy and Gina, and
yeah, who are they? What was that throuple? That was very interesting.
Give us an explanation who these people are.
Like, are they just staying with her all summer? What's happening? I don't know. How about Ramona learning to swim with the swim instructor?
Oh my God, she's so hilarious.
Like, she flirts like nobody I've ever seen. Like, she is like an aggressive flirt.
And it works. I don't know.
It's amazing.
Because curiosity kills the cat. I mean, if I was a man, how could you not want to wonder what she's like in bed? Is she this crazy? Is she not?
Right?
I mean, come on.
Curiosity killed her. I didn't know she didn't know how to swim. Did I? I don't remember that.
I remember her saying that she on that boat when they were almost dead, but
Oh, yeah, you're right.
but she was, remember when she threw the glass, she must have had a life jacket on, but if I can't swim, I'm not going on a canoe. She threw the glass at Kristen's face, remember, in the water.
Yes.
She's on the water.
Oh, that was good.
That was good. She's one of the best housewives. She doesn't get enough credit, you know.
To me, this is a perfect cast again.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't need anybody. Barbara, she'll be fine. She can come in and out, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's so perfect having all of them.
Yeah, even Tinsley, she adds a little bit of like that young flavor. I don't mind her anymore.
Which is funny because young, she's still like 40 something. So
Yeah.
it's all relative in New York. So they're going to the Hamptons. It's been 5 years since she drove, and she's in a Bentley truck.
I know. I want to freeze time because I don't want these women to get older. I don't want there to be a time when they're not here. I'm scared. Time is cooking by.
Bethany has lunch with Barbara and Luann. Barbara has a tool line, evidently. Is that she?
Yeah, she's like, oh, I got to grab my toolkit.
Yeah, that was
Bethany's
weird.
like, damn it. I didn't ever make a skinny girl tool line.
Yeah,
and
right.
Bethany putting out the fish platter, but I guess it's shellfish, so
good, yeah.
she's
if anybody hasn't seen, she has a very dramatic fish allergy. I liked how she was crying like, I'm fine, which is like, you're not fine.
And she brought it up, you know, I don't think they even thought anything because you're always a cold-hearted bitch, but I don't know.
Yeah. Everybody is talking about how they think Luann is not healed. And Ramona and Luann are beefing because evidently Ramona at the reunion said something about how she was like kicked out of a party and that wasn't true. So they're really going to go at it, I think. I feel like they always do, and then they'll make up, hopefully.
Yeah. She just doesn't want Dorinda there, but Ramona's allowed. Did they say Ramona wasn't allowed to come next week too, or was it just
Dorinda? I think... Yeah, so Dorinda and Luann are really beefing too, ever since the Giovanni thing.
Ramona will play the game more than Dorinda will.
I also love that the season opened with the Giovanni heckling, which is an all-time classic.
It is the best.
The best. Giovanni! And then it looks like in the preview for next week, they sit down about the Giovanni thing, and she says she wasn't heckling. Which
you just admit it, honey.
Come
you
on.
Can't. Those memes of her, of people
good.
that they make it. There's nothing that makes me happier than I see those memes.
Good. See, like, even though nothing really happened in this episode, I just find these ladies entertaining just by their just day-to-day behavior alone. Like, who else? Sonia's in, like, some high-rise apartment having some assistant, like, tape windows because she's about to have sex in the bedroom with, like, some young guy and Netflix and chill. It's like, what are we doing? It's just pure comedy.
Great. It is.
So good.
We've known them for so long, and it's really a cast that's stuck around.
Yes. It's been pretty
so
solid.
Much fun.
So fun. And I didn't even think about Carol. I'm glad she's gone.
Oh, my God. Me too.
Yeah. So I think
she would have just dragged it out. I'm so happy. You're right. Good point.
Great. She's gone. I think it's going to be an excellent season.
Dorinda's acting extra crazy.
Oh, yeah.
She brings the bag from Tom and Luann's wedding.
Very shady. Very shady.
Get a life, Dorinda.
It's good. I'm liking
Imagine
it.
being the Amazon person just dropping stuff off at Ramona Singer's house. I wouldn't be able to leave. That would be
right.
You gotta sign for this, Ramona.
Yeah.
I gotta meet you.
She's getting a lot of Amazon packages.
She would be mean. I really think. People say she's nice though, so I don't know.
Yeah, it was good. It was real good.
It was fun. I can't wait.
All right. Any other Bravo thoughts?
Nothing. And people make a good point on Twitter. This is all their real life here. You know, what's her face is showing.
Yes.
We're not talking about Dorit's lawsuits, all that shit.
Totally.
These people have their lives hanging out. I mean, except for Bethany, but it's just because that guy is so crazy.
Yeah. Do you think she was making it sound like Dennis was like suicidal? I kind of felt like she was like, or that he was
saying he was doing good, and like she would say stuff like that.
It was weird.
I think he was up and down.
Yeah.
And that's
so.
why their relationship never really.
We'll see.
Who knows? But then the daughter called her. Oh God, it's
sad.
And then she's like, "Well, what? You know, like he's dead. What am I supposed to do?" It's just like the whole thing is. It is.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's heavy.
But I don't think it's gonna. I think even when she's having emotional breakdowns, I don't think it's gonna bring down the whole season. So I think
No.
it's still gonna be good.
She doesn't want it to. She like wants to.
Right.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, folks.
What about? Sorry, real fast. Dorinda in that bodysuit.
Oh yeah, she's going for it. I liked it. I thought it was cute.
Yeah. She has a good little bod. It's just
Yeah.
funny. The bodysuit is back.
Yeah. And she's
People
like,
try to like resell those things on that Poshmark. It's
God.
pretty nasty.
oh, no thanks.
Anything that clips at the vagina is yours forever, honey.
So true. Oh God. Well, we will be back with our Love After Lockup episode. And as always, we ask that if you like us, rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Follow us on Instagram.
If you like us. If you
At
don't,
Escape.
keep scrolling.
Right. And follow us on Instagram at Escape to Reality Podcast. And we'll be back.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.